Hey guys, this is Crab Hunter, and welcome back to Empire Total War: The Liberation of America. And this episode, it is episode 7, and let us get on to it right away. In the last episode, we did a bunch of fighting. We were able to defeat a really, really big army, proper big army, of the Pueblo nations. As such, now, well, the Plains nation, I should say. So we've had them to deal with. It was a very large army.
The enemy will often try to flank your formation with cavalry.
Yes, I know. Anyway, so like I was saying, we are defending against a major attack. I say major. The remnants of the Plains nation are attacking us, and as such, we need to defend. Anyhow, well, that'll be a good area to defend against. Let's get over there. Yeah, and this is the army of the Plains, who all of which have fought bravely. Like, they have really outdone themselves this day. Really well done to these guys, because, well, I mean, say what you will about, you know, stock units or units without any kind of leadership, you know, any kind of experience. But
Group
today,
units together by
I will say, they have acquitted themselves perfectly. Now, I don't exactly know whether or not we're going to be able to successfully sneak my units up into position. So I will just probably have to make a run. They know how much I've got. I think you can watch that flank. You can watch... that's a little bit of a troublesome issue, but... Bowmen and the last of you can be held in reserve, which you are all melee fighters. Cavalry. Cavalry can take up a defensive mantle here, and for some reason they've also selected the infantry as well. Right, like I said, defense. You, and you. I want you to watch this line here. It is wasting my men's resources and energy because now they're already winded, going up a hill. It's not the cleverest of moves, but then they are going to be waiting for them to attack. That, or they're just going to be slowly marching. I mean, we outnumber... who the hell's that? Alright. March. I had forgotten about you. Oh, well, you are kind of cut off. I will send some cavalry if the enemy do send some troops to engage you. I want you to walk over there now. Oh, good, you're hidden again, so he can't find you. Okay, good. One bonus about this game is that your units do recover quickly. Sometimes they take a bit of a while, other times they are alright. Cavalry are going to be hidden, aren't going to be hidden, so... Okay, so they are not attacking, they are waiting. See, that's what I'm worried about, is those armed trucks. Well, no. Those guys are what I'm worried about, but... I don't need any needless casualties, to say the least. And that's a nice dip that they want us to climb. Okay, I'll have to transfer my units this way. Alright, battle-hardened soldiers, I want you to be in position, say, along... Oh, they're moving up. Okay. Are they advancing? They are actually advancing. Right, okay. You lot, regroup around. You are my second line of defense. You are just random sods who I forgot to place. Right, we'll have to swing around again. Oh, I'm making way too many tactical errors here. But in order to achieve... Alright, so what are these guys going to be doing? They've got bowmen, haven't they? I think they do have some bowmen. And I have got some cavalry at the ready to completely screw them up. Right, my men now should... Right, they should be entering into their range any second now, once they've decided to about face. They have now decided to about face. And now you may all decide to shoot them. Whilst also shooting yourselves in return. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So far you haven't hit yourselves yet. I'm impressed. Now you're reloading. Alright, they're taking casualties, but to be expected. We're going to win the range engagement. No question about that. Are they trying to withdraw? Or they're just trying to be sneaky. I see what your plan is. Right, nab them. Cavalry. Right. We spend all this time to get there. I want you to attack. You guys, I want you to advance about a bit whilst we annihilate the remnants of this army. Being sneaky. Yeah, just hang on to them. Yes, the general is threatened, I know. Charge! Blood, guts, and gore. And that's what I feared. That's it, massacre them. You guys, withdraw up that way. Right, they have broken. Good to see, good to see. Withdraw cavalry. Okay. You lot. You are sacrificed. About face. Angriff. You. Back them up. You. Charge them. You. Charge them. You. Go crazy. Cavalry. Return into the fray. Smash into them. Musket men. Cease fire. Want you to relocate that way. You into them. You into them. Massacre them. Good job, good job. Okay, you continue the assault, break through their line, smash them pretty hard. I want you to them. You, I want you to them. You, I want you in them. Cap those guys getting massacred. Okay, you are completely shattered. Swing back into them. You are being broken. Good. Smash into those guys. Cavalry, I want you to relocate towards this line. They're slowly starting to break. Right, now, focus on them. You. Focus on him. You. Focus on him. Enemy warlord has been killed, so the enemy will break immensely soon. Everyone focus now on the general. Surround and divide and conquer and destroy. And he's broken, tired, and being royally squished is the term I would use. And that is the day done. An effective battle fought and won by the Iroquois. Sorry, Iroquois. There we go. So we suffered relatively light casualties in the sense. And they won a treaty? No. We're not just going to completely crush whatever's left of your army. And we capture the settlement? Because it is like one turn. Gathering of the warriors. Yep. We have captured this settlement. And figuratively speaking, we should also have annihilated the last of the... Excuse me. We should have annihilated the last of the enemy armies and stuff like that. So anyway. So they're quite happy at the moment, but they are not happy with the fact that we are going to be there. So, anyway, that was a quick battle, but a necessary battle in order to guarantee our strength. And now here is the other half of the thing I should have been talking about as well, which is England is showing signs of aggression.
Onwards,
as you can see, they have already moved their troops into position and are potentially preparing to launch an assault. I don't really like this, personally, So I will be sending some troops to watch the line. Like, I've been spam recruiting a lot of units. We've got a new army being constructed up at Montreal, Canada. We've got a defensive army in place and awaiting further orders in our home turf. We've also got more armies being... We've also got a defensive force being recruited here as well. I might just spam these guys into that to act as defense. Army Group Central made a bit of a mistake with them last episode and moved them a little too soon. Their objective will be to attack Virginia. We are going to war with the British in this. We have already just told them that they can shove their military access up their arse. That's the worrying bit. There isn't a general to lead these guys. I might just have to forsake. Oh, they're really cheap anyway. I will recruit another general. I know some people might say it's a bit of a spammy idea just to recruit generals for a lot, but they are necessary, especially since your army is very much on the case of if they can't hold, they won't win. So you guys are still recruiting, and anyhow, apologies if you hear some noises in the background. Unfortunately, there is some work going on in the bathroom. So, unfortunately, at the time of this recording at least, there is some work going on in the bathroom. So, I do apologise for any sound that you may hear. I will obviously try and keep it as low as possible, but unfortunately, what can you do, people working. Anyway, right, so we haven't got we've got elite melee units, but we don't seem to have a dedicated melee force, so we're going to have some more melee units. We cannot recruit any more musket men. That is it now. We do not have enough. We cannot recruit any more musket men, which sucks, because I really like musket men. They are actually quite a vital part of my army. I mean, you can work with just bowmen alone, but at the same time, it is quite, you know, it's still quite important. You know, they are kind of a bit essential. Alright, so I think, yeah, if I garrison up this area with them, they can't attack that point. There is that section as well, my Weaver's Lodge, which can be attacked, so maybe if I transfer another couple of dudes... this one's having an army though, so I will transfer this army perhaps, and then these guys I will recruit a few more bowmen, so that way we can kind of relax about it, but fingers crossed it's all going to go. Anyway, let's save, because save the other one as well, so it's going to be quite nervous. It's quite nerve-wracking, because the last episode I was like, oh shit! You know, they had, literally the last episode, they had British units right next to my Iroquois territory. It was really quite close. So anyway, so yes, this is a desperate battle. I reckon the military alliance, they're lowering how much gold they want to give us now. But I don't want to be part of the Austrian peoples, because I'm going to be going to war with Britain. Unless Austria absolutely loathes Britain at this point, I have no reason to ally myself with any of the European territories. Because, first of all, you know, you don't really... I mean, I'm not even going to be near them. So it's like, I don't really think it has a point. Like, yeah, it's nice to get a bit of money, but to be honest with you, we're already earning a fair amount right now. And considering that we're going to be capturing all of the American territories, we might be able to have ourselves a sort of self-satisfactory economy. Once, of course, we've taken care of everything around here. Oh, pirates! Love you! Oh my god, yes, that's it. You just want to blockade those bastards to hell. Nice! Yes. Right, okay, my guys are on the border, so this is getting rather exciting. We have now got a general. He is pretty decent, and we have now gotten reinforcements. I will get you some tribal gunners, actually. So yeah, 3 tribal gunners. Right, in this episode, this turn, I am going to talk to Britain, who is allied with Austria, Iroquois, Portugal, and Mongol. I am going to cancel the alliance. So now, we are no longer allies, so we're now just at peace. And how much money are we earning? I don't know, but I'm pretty certain it's going to be... Do they hate me? Any nation that hates them? Russia? They are indifferent to Russia. They are liked by many other nations. Oh, they are allies. No, that's Georgia. So they are trading partners with them. We are also... I'm already trading with the Russians, so that's good. With Les Français, they are still just about holding on. Oh no, don't cheat, no cheating, no looking, no looking. Right, okay, just look at the nations who look at the Trade Department, looking at them. My apologies, I nearly snuck a look, but I need to not look. Okay, well, okay, so now we're no longer allies. I will still trade with them, because hell, an extra turn's worth of trade is something to be appreciated. Iroquois still kind of doing stuff, so... But they are happy, so I will start to send reinforcements that way. So we'll take out all of the useful units, such as the elited... Right, so you will go. Can you? Yes! Frick yes, right. You are being sent to the front. God, I feel like I'm in... It feels like we're already in 1864 or 1862, and we're like fighting against the Confederate States. This is pretty awesome. I will say I would like to do a Let's Play on that at some point. Oh yes, Mr. Froggy Frog. Mr. I'm going to try my best to land troops, but you know, can't actually fight a war worth of crap. Anyway, you guys have got no more villages. Okay, so we've got one more turn's worth of peace with the British before we eventually go to war. So it is the 7th episode that we are going to war. Ah, yes, and of course we've got people. The British want to become aligned with us. No, 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 we're going to war with you in a minute. It would be rather senseless to be going to peace with you if there was going to be a war. Yes, not very good. So, okay. Last turn of peace. Montreal has reinforcements, so I will dispatch them down to provide assistance to our allies, to our forces, so that way when the British do eventually have us... Dagestan. Okay, they want us to pay... we're currently at war with Dagestan as well. They are also protectorates of a lot of people. I love this. They are currently at war with the Ottoman Empire, pirates and that, so yeah, why not? I might as well pay a little bit and, you know, we now no longer have to fight them. Right, pirates. Screw up their economy.
Making more money.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to be getting rid of a trade agreement very soon. Okay, units recruited. Upper Canada as well as Georgia. Right, so you guys are being trained. You guys, we have dealt with that. So you guys, how many dudes do you have to recruit? One more dude to recruit, and then we have got some musketmen, irregulars. Where are my cavalry? I did recruit. Oh, Native American Lancers. Oh, they're up here. Yes, right, I've been stupid.
Yes.
Okay. You are to watch that northern flank. Is it really worth waiting for cavalry on these guys? I don't really think so. I mean, we'll recruit them, but you'll have to join the army later. You guys, I want you on the front line ASAP. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so, you, Britain, cancel our trade agreement. So now you are no longer... You are allies? Are you allied to them? No, you are not. We can trade with you, and the Mongol as well. They are allies with them, so that's not really a surprise. Russia, we are already trading. The Poles are currently trading with Britain, but they are not currently allied to them, so I could potentially make a trade agreement with them and kind of rekindle some form of things. Trade agreement? No, I will not make trade with you on those terms. Those are rather unreasonable. Huron Wyot, they don't like us very much. I don't blame them. Persia. You know what? Persia. Why not? Request trade agreement. How about that? No, we are not the wives of desert goats who can be bought. I am freaking conquering America and you're refusing a trade agreement. You dumbasses. Anyway, you are here. Moving up. Britain is taking care of is sending its armies down south, which is a good thing because it means now they have no bloody clue. And I could, if I was really cheeky, launch an attack on that on that position to capture that as well as capture that. Alright, so, can my men do it? They can reach, good, right, they can just about reach Albany, so we could technically take it in one swell swoop. Okay, so, guys, I'm going to save it right here. We are going to invade Britain. well, colonial Britain in the Americas. The Great War will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and... War! We are now at war with the British. Angriff! This episode will probably be mostly me fighting to capture settlements. Right. We are laying siege to that. You? Oh, brilliant. We can attack Williamsburg. Charge! Surrender? They allowed themselves to be surrendering, so we don't actually have to worry. Let's destroy that piece of crap Britain section. Right. Army Group North. You cannot reach the objective just in time, but we will do what we can to destroy them. Oh, can we attack them? Oh, brilliant! And we've captured this settlement as well. Destroy that piece of crap. Right. You. This is where it's going to matter. Charge! Das Blitzkriegen. They accepted! Oh my god! They accepted a term of surrender! What is this? What is this? This is ridiculous. Right, you, shore up the defences there. You, I want you to move up and get ready for a hell. You, I'm going to improve you to help defend that. You, I want you to be ready for anything. The Christ just happened. The British have just allowed us to take 3 turfs. We've got 1 under siege, 1 just been captured, so we're going to be sending reinforcement armies to go watch that. You shall be watching that. Is it quicker to go that way? It is quicker to go this way. Right, okay, so they're going to have to hold on to it for a while. Britain is currently being buggered about, but we have just gained a shit ton of terrain. But yeah, that's ridiculous. We've captured loads of regions already. The logical Christ. And we've still got an army here that needs to be ready to move out in any moment. So, I'd say move into this position and get ready for a battle. We've also gained position on all of these territories. Albany is kind of at risk, I'd say, as well as Falmouth is actually pretty decent. We're just destroying the building because it's like, you know, we can't really recruit anyone. We can't recruit anyone, so it's like, you know. Wow, we've just limited all of Britain's assets in a while, so we've still got armies to defeat, though. We've still got to capture this territory, as well as this, and as well as Boston. Though, luckily, none of them seem to have any walls. The dumbasses. Yay! Anyway, so, the first blitzkrieg of the big war of America. We have annihilated Britain in the first wave, so now it is our regretful point. Now we're probably going to have a shit ton of them raiding our turf. Yeah, they are now raiding our shit, so I am not really surprised. Right, and I've also sent dispatching forces down south to engage. We could potentially launch an assault and completely clear out all of the remaining positions, which would be absolutely hilarious, given the fact that we've got enough armies to do so. This is actually quite hilarious. Poland, Lithuania wishes to trade with us, but they want us to pay 5,700 gold, which is never happening, because why should I have to pay to trade? I mean, I know they don't like me very much, but still, you lower your price to about, say, 2,000 and I might consider it. The pirates have also been very helpful because they've been blockading the ports. Enemy has launched a raid. Yep, I figured they would. Gathering of warriors. We now have some cavalry up north. You guys, I want you to build a... happiness, I suppose, would be a good idea. Yeah. I mean, Christ, we're... How does the tech tree go? I can't remember how it goes. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, building browser. No, I did not want to do that. Lists.
The lists panel gathers together this tab lists all
this tab. I kind of want to be able to have the ability to convert my populace to animalism, which means that they're happy, but at the same time, I also want money to be made. Well, this worked in the past. It just means, yeah, screw it. We'll have to have one of those, so they can't really improve themselves a bit. What were they previously? Gunsmiths. So if I go that, what's that? That's the burial ground. You have 5. That's 5. Fire barrier hunting grounds. Ah, the hunting grounds. That's the one that gets me everything. Yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that'll be our converting. So if we have hunting grounds, then we can transfer them to make gunsmiths, which will then mean that we can actually convert the populace to animalism as well as provide, you know, real strength. Alright, so, you guys. Oh, you know what would be brilliant is if you could. Yeah, fuck it. Go for it. If you can, go for it. Seriously, if we can become aggressive enough, we can launch the assault necessary. Alright, how many turns do you have? 1 more turn. You have mortars. Shit, son. Right, we'll have to think about that. You, I want you to build a hunting ground, so that way we can train up our dudes. You, I want you to take over the garrison at Williamsburg. As Charleston, once we've captured that, we'll leave a small regiment of infantry to mind over the top. And Army Group North potentially could be taken over. Oh god, you can attack it. Right, tell you what. Army Group North, you will attack Boston.
Surround them.
Oh, bugger. That's a lot of dudes. Why do I only have 1 dude there? Surrender? No. Right. Why is it I only have 1 dude as a deployed army? I don't know.
Settlement besieged.
You... Oh, it's because only 1 bloody dude unit has decided to come in.
Your
Right.
words guide
That's
us
why.
all forward.
Right, now you make sense. You... I want you to go into Falmouth to defend it. You... I want you to stop the tax. You...
Orders.
I want you to... Oh, you could take that, couldn't you? Right, okay, you... I want you to lay siege to the other territory. You, I want you to go occupy
Begin
Albany.
Siege. Siege
Defend.
underway.
Right, you are under siege. You are taking that. How many battles do you
Settlement
have?
under siege.
You have got enemy reinforcements in the form of shit tons. They accepted! What? They freaking accepted it! What are you doing, Britain? You're just letting me roll over every single territory you have in the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my lord, this is ridiculous. All this preparation, all this freaking... Goddamn, we are nearly about to lose everything that we hold dear in this battlefield, and we're just... Yeah, they're just doing that. Goddamn. Yo, will you surrender? No, I can't, because unfortunately I didn't have my entire army there. But that said, I have got reinforcements on the way. Okay, so... I'm going to save it, because damn it, that's ridiculous. Alright, so we have now got the ability to attack. I would say capturing Boston will be the last thing we do. So the first thing we do is attack Charleston.
As the wolf cries to the moon.
And launch the offensive. We only have like a couple of dudes to fight now, and then we can completely destroy the British on the southern front. And then they've got those armies though, which is going to be ridiculous because they're going to lose so much cash. Like, they've still got territories in America. They've got that section in the north, but they don't have any territories in this. That'll be the last territory. They've lost so many. Right. Okay. So there's the territory. They have got mortars. That is something to be aware of. Army Group South, you have to be aware of it. They have mortars. You, and you, and you. I want you to be in position on the right-hand side. Elite units, I want you to be... I think you can take the center. You know what to do. You'll be able to fight them off. Native American infantry, I want you to provide cover to the musket men. Cavalry, along with 1 Native American lancer. I want you to be in position to be relatively out of cover, because they have got mortars, so... Right, you lot. Right, you lot. Sneak through the town. Musket men, I want you to move up and get ready to attack. You lot, I want you to become... Actually, I want you to split up, technically. 2 units will attack the frontal section of this area, because they have got only mortars, which means they have to be super accurate. They will have to be ridiculously accurate at close range. Cavalry, I want you to make a move towards the dip in the road. Hopefully that will provide you some limited amount of cover. You guys, are you just marching? Yeah, you guys are. You've been spotted, so I want you to march towards them. You lot, musketmen, I want you to move further up. You and you, I want you to get ready to attack from this flank. You and you, I want you to attack from this flank. You 3, I want you to sneak up and go around. You 2, I want you to move up to provide extra support against the British. This is going to be quite this one could be quite hilarious should this go to plan. They aren't firing, are they? Oh, they are firing. Are they firing? Yes, they are firing. They have just fired. They've just missed all the time. Just checking my units just so I can feel that extra amount of confidence. And Angriff! That's it. Leave your most prized possession weapon. Ah, they've killed 2 of my dudes. Charge! You are really stupid, Britain, for letting your cannons be... I mean, not to say that you've actually done anything effective. Yeah, they're gone. Charge! They have been massacred. And the enemy warlord has been annihilated. Right. Charge! Just walk. Right, you lot. I want you to be in position. You guys, I want you just to charge. Love it, they're already charged. I don't blame them for being nervous, though. I do like the black coats, though. They are nice. They are being brutally fixed. Oh, they're getting massacred. They're being shot by their own dudes as well. Bastards. Right. Charge! They have already shattered. Just smash straight through them. Come on. We've got the initiative. We've killed their warlord. David Conant was a stupid prat who put his mortars way too far in the advance. Go, 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 go! Das Blitzkriegen! Oh, where the hell is their defenses? Charge! Hopefully you'll last a little bit longer than your friends, which you are already. Congratulations, you are much better than your friends. You are being massacred, but I am respecting you more and more. Okay, you are now starting to shrink. You are wavering. And you are still shaken. You are wavering. You are doing incredibly well. You are now finally broken. Well, I kind of figured that would happen, but kudos to you for lasting that long. You guys, however, are kind of screwed. Your bravery has been noted in the hall of those guys got massacred. So, congratulations on that frontier. You lot don't even deserve the name of soldiers. Look at you! Running like cowards. Yeah, I'm going to just dispatch the rest of this cavalry to hunt down the last of that unit there, because that's still a lot of dudes. And you guys are just going to be massacred very, very quickly. Slowly but surely, you're going to be systematically destroyed. The 10th Regiment of Colonial Militia. You guys were incredibly brave and fought for king and country most gloriously. And as such, you will be remembered. In fact, I'm going to let you go now. 5 dudes now. Everyone likes a brave 5 number. You are the brave 5 who were with those guys who survived. You lot, though, no mercy. Or at least to the point where I deem it necessary. But anyhow, any backer? Yeah, those guys are withdrawing. General, 2 out of the 24 mortars. Brilliant. Right, so that is the battle, our first battle in the war against the British. And we have completely devastated their first settlement and the smaller settlement. That said, they have surrendered a lot more than I originally thought they would. In all honesty, I can't believe they have actually surrendered that much. I mean, come on. Seriously. Okay, I'm going to call it. It's just wasting time now. Anyway. So we lost 74 dudes.
Prepare for war.
And you guys are now under the rule of Indian Iroquois. So that means now, out of the entirety of the Americas, the only other settlement that is currently under the control of... The only two settlements that will be under the control of Britain is one of which is being laid siege to, which is going to be receiving backup. But that said, we are also receiving backup. So here we go, the Battle of Boston. The enemy is arriving, and we are going to be fighting. If we're using... Chargeable cavalry are equally as useful at the beginning, the middle, at the end of battle. This should be made always, if possible, on the flanks of the infantry, especially when the latter is engaged in the front. See, this is why I always respect these kind of people, because they learnt through, like, just die-hard battle experience. It is always something I've always respected out of that. They look slightly different, but okay. So these guys are apparently good. I have no faith in these guys at the moment. I have yet to be... Okay, I have yet to be proven. So we've got some cavalry to support them on that flank. Bowmen, who are my only ranged unit, I half don't really want to use because they are ranged. So this is the city of Boston. Well, technically, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, is it behind us again? No, it's in the distance? Yes, that is Boston in the distance. And they are cowering like fools because they realize that the Indians are coming. I really should deliver some sort of speech, shouldn't I? Men! Because they have to be British. Anyway, moment of music. Men, today is the day of reckoning. These European scum have taken our land, used it for their ill-gotten gains, and have not only done that, but they now run rampant, destroying all of our wildlife, destroying our villages, and giving us such petty compensation it would be laughed at. Well, I say enough. In our glorious battles so far, we have claimed multiple towns against these foes. Surprisingly, they haven't even fired a shot at us in those battles, but that doesn't matter. Today, however, is the day of battle, and we are going to prove to them that not only we are strong, but we are united in our purpose to liberate this land from those pesky European scum. So I say to you, men, to arms, and let us be done with these bastards. Hello. Right, good thing I deployed you on that flanker. Du Master, Angriff! Angriff! Feuerfly! Charge! Right, you lot. Swing round to engage whatever is in that army. You lot. Right. The warriors, I want you to... Okay, you lot as well. Because why not? Everyone who is a warrior here. You lot, I want you into position behind them. You in range? No, you are not. You haven't shot yourselves? Oh, you have. You have. You have shot yourselves in the process. Charge! Forth, Erlangers! Right, you lot, into them. You lot, into them. mean, you're going to get massacred anyway, but yeah. Tribal gunners, could you stop shooting? Well, you don't blow yourselves up in the stupid process. Like, yeah, that's fine, real close. I swear they're like orcs from 40k. Right, they can't really move to support their dudes. Are you ready to engage us? Or are you just going to wait for your backup? No, I'm waiting. Charge! Right, never mind. You guys, swing round to engage. Swing round to engage. You lot, go for them. Are they in box formation? No, they're just disorganized as Christ. Right. Well, that's why. Charge! Right, they've been massacred. Good. Reinforce that line and attack. Did they bring cannon with them? Oh, that's cool. I never knew that. There you go, you learn something new every day. Right, the defenders have been broken and are being absolutely...